Where they at?
In my office. In the office, sir.
Come here.
You have to ask.
I don't have to ask
Okay.
nothing.
Okay.
They shouldn't have walked on the. We need a sign that says out here. You know what? You walk in here, you're going to be videoed.
Okay.
Yeah. She probably love it.
Hey.
Call you for a second. I got a situation with one of my kids that I need to talk to you in a little more personal detail later on once you're done with this.
Okay.
All
All right.
Come hunt me up when you get a minute, please.
Okay.
You doing this?
Am I doing this?
Are you using this?
No, you can use it.
If not, I'm gonna move it over there.
Put it out anywhere you want, buddy. What? It's moving! Yeah. Abade!
How are you today, sir?
Good, buddy.
Was that Matt?
Howdy, howdy.
I'm thinking. Could you tell?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm Georgina.
Who?
Georgina.
Georgina.
Nice to meet you from
Nice.
Boston.
From Boston there.
Yeah.
You mind if we say, you say hi?
Oh,
We're doing our show.
You're doing your video now?
Yeah.
I can't believe
Are you
it.
all right?
No.
No, she's okay. This is Georgina
Yes.
from Boston.
From Boston.
Come on
Now,
here,
see,
Amanda.
how many people have the name Georgina? If anybody I know is watching.
Nobody.
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 Right.
Morning, Becky.
Morning. Cute.
What?
I feel like family.
Oh. Yeah, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hi.
You got to edit that out.
So what brings you here?
Sold my place. Have some things in storage.
Look at
Packed up
that.
my car. And
That's
here
what he
I
does,
am.
isn't it?
How'd you find us?
I'm watching your videos for a couple of years.
Have you really? For a couple years? Ace,
Hi,
don't
Ace.
you?
How are you, buddy? Yeah.
Awesome. So you know what you want, you're thinking, and
Yes. Yeah, all set. I got my checkbook with me.
oh my gosh, I love her.
Oh my God, he'll take it.
Yeah. Just need a lock to put it on.
No.
Somebody gets sublet.
So you're coming here, Tennessee.
I'm here. This is it. I've been staying in at the Holiday Inn. I sold my place. I just got down.
Oh
to
my
the
gosh.
Everybody is selling their places. When you put it up for sale, you better be ready to walk out the door.
Really?
They're all like that.
You cashed in, done, you're a Tennessean.
Correct. I want to do it the Tennessee way.
You come to the right place.
Yeah, leave Boston
Awesome.
behind. Yeah.
So what home are you picking out? What style?
I don't know. We're talking.
Okay.
They showed me two. There's one that Paula is renting.
The what?
One that Paula is renting. Is that who it is?
Oh, yeah.
Paula?
Okay.
That one's the city. And then the Freedom. And then we're gonna talk.
Okay, so you may buy an existing home.
I might, because you can't get supplies. It's not your fault, but
I know
my
it.
money's tied up.
Yep.
And then
Hey, what about that Rob's house
Mm-hmm.
down in the bottom?
Yeah.
We need to finish it out. I
It's
even
a
forgot
8
about
I
that.
think it's an 8x28.
8 by 28. Yeah, he was going to build it to sell,
yeah.
and he never got to finish it. And the roof's on it, been sitting there, and we can go look at it.
I'm open. It's just me. I'm open.
Yeah, depending on what your budget, what you want to spend, and we'll put you on it.
Okay. So if it's a $50,000 home, you'll do like what, 25, 30?
Oh,
something
not
like
even that much.
Awesome. He's the
She's from Boston, so she.
Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
I love
Boston?
that.
Oh, the people down here are so friendly. I was
Are they?
telling them that I was walking into a store yesterday, and the gentleman said good morning. I was like, you talking to me?
Are you serious?
Is that unusual?
Oh, yeah, yeah. In Massachusetts, they don't even look at you.
No.
Yeah. No eye contact.
Right.
But I'm
Is it
from
like
there.
that in Maine? Is it like that there too?
Why?
Maine down, I think.
Is it
How
just
come
the-
nobody wants to say good morning?
Oh, we all talk. If you go to the
Everyone.
dollar store, you will hear everybody's business. Just walk in, morning, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah.
It's like you're at your mom's house around here.
Yeah,
everywhere.
like on the porch or something.
Yeah. The front desk person at the Holiday Inn was awesome. Was like my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She
Aw,
was great.
that's
Yeah.
cool. Do you like that?
Wow.
That's good?
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
And I know Newport, I didn't expect it to be such a hole in the wall,
Yeah.
excuse me, because I'm from Boston.
It is. Yeah.
But I said, I love it. And I looked around, Morristown's a big city.
You'll
right?
love
They got everything.
Morristown.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's got a mall and some
Yeah.
more stuff over
Well, they
there.
got a lot of antique downtown Morristown is like where I love to go whenever I want to, like if I'm shopping or
Mhm.
something like that. They have a lot of mom and pop places, so it's nice.
But
Cool.
you want to leave the big city behind, this is it.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
So how
And
long?
if you miss the big city, then we still have Knoxville,
Yeah.
there's Nashville,
Yeah.
You're close to everything.
My pod is in Knoxville.
There you go.
I have a couple dozen boxes in the pod. That's it. Sold my furniture and everything.
Nice.
Packed up my car.
Okay. Well, look at that one down there in the bottom.
All right.
Look at him coming in and out of here.
Never seen the bee.
But
Man in the door.
it may suit you too. We don't even have a price on it. We
Okay.
can look at it and I'll get with these
We
guys.
just brought
and-
it back and it's
Yeah.
sit there. Come on in. Do like Ace. Just take your hand and push the door open.
It's good meeting you. How long have you been in town?
I just got here Saturday.
It's getting
Really?
hot.
Yeah.
And you're
Sold
ready
my-
to go.
I am. Sold my place.
So that's
Stayed
the
in
one
a
that came
hotel a
back
couple
from
nights
that
in
house.
Boston.
Mhm.
Took care of
8 by
business.
28 and they're the bone
Got my
yard.
car and here I am.
That can be finished.
And I'm pushing 70. I'm approaching 70.
You know?
Wow. You look great.
66.
Oh,
That's
they're-
approaching
those-
70, right?
That's it.
I was
Yeah.
sleeping on the floor for 5 weeks. I told these guys, I said, I'm
Yes,
sorry, I
from,
can't move
yeah, from
fast.
Oregon.
I'll be.
My body feels like it's
Okay.
broken.
No, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on the floor.
Okay, okay, good, good.
Aw.
Yeah, because it's 16
Okay.
18.
All right.
Perfect.
Hook me up,
Oh, do
Randy.
you?
We got you. I'm thinking my hand just. So we got your number and all that stuff and got you. All right. Give me some time, think today, and I'll get back with these guys too. Yeah.
But I'd like to look at that place.
Yeah.
Okay. We got the one down in the boneyard.
Yes, I'll take
Rob.
it down
Yeah.
there. That's what the man was just saying. I'll take it down there and look at that.
Yeah.
I forget about that.
And the Oregon one
I showed her the Oregon one. Give her a price on that one.
that Billy
Showed her
was working
Paula's.
on.
Oh yeah, the one Billy was working
An 8 by
on.
16.
I can have that one done like really quick.
And then 8 by 16 that Paula's in.
Yeah, but what's really quick? I've been watching the videos for a couple of
Oh,
years.
that one's like ready. That one's like probably no more than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy's is pretty much. We're just trimming
Those
it
are
out.
going to be neck and neck because Paula's is being built.
Yeah, I think the 2-week one will be done
That'd
for
be-
sure.
yeah,
She's
that-
going to be at least 3 or 4 weeks. She's
Yeah,
got a lot of
that's
details,
probably true.
a lot of detail in
Yeah,
hers.
hers is custom.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that one for sure.
Rob's would be what, a month anyway?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least? So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll take you down there and show it to you, though.
Because, hey, was that one going to Dave? Are you going to assign that to him? Was he getting that today? To finish it, maybe?
We were going to put him on an ESP.
Okay.
No pressure, you're live.
I know, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just,
We just got heard about it so we can jog you the schedule,
Yeah.
or not jog it, but we got things. See, we got people finishing up homes,
Yeah.
and we're waiting for stuff so we can slide one in.
Right.
Get work. So we're always,
Yeah.
Very
shuffling it
fluid,
around.
And
yeah.
David's, he's waiting for material.
Yeah.
Can't get it.
And so it was like, and then we didn't have stuff for him to jump on, so we pulled that one in and go. So, yeah,
Good workout.
everything,
Okay.
it's always happening constantly. Everything's always moving. Well, good. Well, that's a compliment that you would leave your entire life in Boston and come here where you've never visited before,
Right.
and you're going to live.
Oh, you've never visited
No.
here or nothing?
Nothing.
No, I had scheduled a trip. I made an appointment for April,
Yeah.
and personal matter came up.
You're right.
I couldn't make it down, so
Yeah.
I canceled the trip.
So how did you have enough confidence to come here?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I was led by God. I was like,
Wow.
that's how I live. By
You just
faith.
had a peace.
But I'll tell you what, I was telling them, in your comments section on YouTube, I was one of your biggest skeptics and critics. And now, I'll probably be one of your biggest fans.
What made you a skeptic and critic? Our unprofessionalism?
No, not at all, not at all. I'm from Boston, what can I say? I've had a lot of experience.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know about this guy.
Yeah. I'm like a used car salesman.
Kind of.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how it hit me, and I said,
Yeah.
I don't know, $6,000 investment, I don't know.
Yep. It was almost too good to be true.
Correct, but I did some research, looked around, stayed with you guys, and said,
To the camera. Ace, what do you think, buddy? All right, we're going to take a spin.
Just real quick, just say the last part, we had to cut the video off.
Yeah, because the microphone died.
Yeah.
And I had to get a new microphone. So part of that interview was cut short.
The very end of it. Which,
You'll edit that last part because you can't hear
yeah,
anything,
I'll,
right?
I'll edit it off. So that's why it
Yeah.
kind of abruptly it goes from her speaking to
To
now.
now.
So,
Okay.
but I'll fix it.
You know, ever since, I know people miss our live shows.
Yeah.
I miss them. I miss talking to people live and, you know.
Knowing they're there.
Yeah, it is neat to be able to go bounce, and you have to, you got to read the comments, but I think it's better kind of for you. You're able to really film a little bit different now that you don't have to read them, and God, we're getting a lot more views.
We are.
before, I mean, rather than the lives.
And more comments, because people are able to leave all of their comments. Well, you know, like comments during a live show, they're gone. You don't get to read them anymore. Like if they're live, they're gone. So the only comments you get to see is the ones after the show anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, so once in live, they're poof, gone.
Unless you screenshot it or something like that.
Gotcha.
So I used to have to try to screenshot if it was something like a question.
That's
or,
a lot of work, and then following me and talking and going. Anyway, it's just I do
And
miss
this-
some of the live.
yeah.
We talked about doing a live show maybe once a week or something.
If we could be still, not be somewhere where it's
A loose signal and
Yeah,
stuff,
and then-
because the video's better, the sound's better.
it really is.
You know, being a pre-recorded. But we're jumping in. I don't know why we're in this. We got builds going on. I'm going to
just
circle
run
around and
around.
show what's going on. I've got a video.
Run around, get some air.
Got a
stirring.
video. I got a letter here from a lady who came and visited, and it's just a really cool, and I don't get many of these, and it was neat to see it.
And it's Sue. Hi, Sue. We know Sue.
Yeah, and Sue, thank you for this beautiful email, and I'm reading it because of what was her name?
Georgina.
Georgina, that's right.
Mhm.
Georgina was so skeptical of us and everything that's going on here. It's like it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what she
and
said.
I used to think of that. Well, maybe I ought to just increase the price just so it looks more real or like
More
everybody else.
credible or something.
I mean, that's what it was when we were selling our homes. It's how
I
can you sell
know.
a house for 20, 25 grand? I mean, I'm trying to destroy the world with what we're doing.
And nobody will take it serious.
No! It's like, who can do that? Said, good afternoon to everyone. Are you too hot when we move?
Of course I am.
me
Yeah,
move
put
you.
me in the shade.
We'll read this later.
Oh, Lord.
I want to just so maybe people like Georgina won't.
And I don't know where we was at that we didn't get to see Sue. I don't know where we was at. Hey, Will. Doing good?
He went by the Ocean Breeze.
Did you? Oh, wow.
Was the new one up there yet? That-
Like I said, I didn't go right by it. I was like, I could wave at it up the hill, but
Yeah.
I didn't go. I wanted to, but I was with other people, so we had
Yeah.
Well, we had just put the blue one right next to it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's where he's from.
I know.
Yeah.
I want
know.
to go there
Again.
again.
We've been there. Bye, Will. He's so nice. He's from California.
Hey, Carlos.
You know, we call him Carlos, but his name's Juan. It's Juan Carlos.
Juan?
He's got two first names.
I want another first name.
Randy Drew.
No, that's a middle.
Oh.
His name's Juan Carlos.
I know, it's a cool name. Juan Carlos. I chose to call him Carlos too, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over here, man.
So much going on.
We got these
And
traders
it's about
ready.
to rain.
These traders are ready to be insulated, sheeted, not until, look at them, we got them lined up. They're wired, plumbed, ready to go. Yeah.
We got a new parking lot over here too.
We've been cleaning. Yes.
We have been cleaning.
Here, let me just run right up here real quick. Got a couple new guys that are starting today. We're cleaning up this grounds
Oh,
right
that
here.
looks great.
Well, we're getting ready for the.
Look at Terry. Okay. Okay. I see you.
There's Juliana. That's Juliana. Look at her. And so we're getting ready to put
This looks great.
the other 100 feet up, so we can just finally get this place. We need 200
Let me
feet.
ask you this. Can you go across, I know you can do anything, but can you go across there or do you need to do that?
To go across it.
Yeah, like a thing across that. I don't know what a roof.
Well, that's a temporary
it's
structure.
temporary,
We can
yeah.
just take it down in a matter of a couple hours. We needed something. But once we put this 100 feet up, oh, look at the grapevines going on
I
there.
see that.
That's cool, isn't it?
It's going to look really good. Absolutely.
So this is a little bit of what's going on. There's our stack of trusses. I hope they're still good after sitting out in the weather for the while they did. But we'll reinforce them, whatever we got to do, and get them up. All our grapevines right there. See our pile of grapevines, Amanda?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need a garage full of stuff.
You just need stuff.
You do. You have to. And I was thinking about it a couple. I'm going to tell you what I was thinking here. I'm going to get Amanda in the shade, and I'm going to
look at all the panels.
Yeah,
and everything.
we call this the boneyard.
Yeah.
Look here, Amanda.
Oh! You see?
Now that's our boneyard. That's all our scrap
That's
stuff.
it.
We got rid of 90%, but I'm hoping that I can use all them handrails and railings and stuff like that. All them garbage bags are from spray foam that we're trying to recycle. And then of course we got our trailers and stuff over here. You gotta have a closet.
You gotta keep some stuff.
Yep. Let me see if I can go through here.
Oh, gosh.
Yep.
Boy, the rain's coming.
No,
Supposed
Amanda's
to be.
been. Look, you're all right. Come on, buddy. Looking good, man.
Hi. That's nice.
Yeah, he's riding his bike down the Milligan Mile,
Yeah.
man. It's 1.1 mile around the place.
Okay.
He can go around 10 times and have 10 miles. Isn't that
10
something?
miles, yep.
Let me get right out here in this shade. Oh, yeah. There you go. Now that's the prairie where we built, and that's where Georgiana.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a southern name in
Well,
Boston.
Georgina is, I'm almost positive that's George Jones is one of his daughter's name. It might be his only daughter.
Really?
I think her name is Georgina. But,
And she didn't know who George Jones was.
She didn't know who George Jones was.
She's a true northerner.
Yeah, she is absolutely country music and all. But
That's something.
well, like Becky said she never listened to country music, but she came down here and now that's what she pretty much
That is
listens
like-
to now.
To me, that's like not knowing who Abraham Lincoln is.
Well, we assume that.
Yeah.
We assume that because we're down
He's
here.
a legend.
But
Yeah.
I don't know
Isn't
certain
that
things about up there.
Great.
The majority of
I mean,
stuff.
we know Huey Lewis in the news, and we know,
Oh yeah.
people from up there. You got Bob
Exactly.
Seger, and you got,
Oh yeah. Kid Rock.
all right, I totally went blank. What's
Ben Affleck.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
He's from the Boston area.
I thought he was from New York. I thought he's a true New Yorker.
Nah.
Billy Joel?
Somebody's going to...
He's from New York.
Somebody's going to really...
All right, let us know.
Somebody's
I
going to school
swear,
me on that.
I thought Billy Joel was a true New
But
Yorker.
we know who Billy
New
Joel is. She
Yorker.
should know where George Jones was.
Well, she don't know.
Ah, it's aggravating me now.
Are you mad at her? You look
I don't
mad.
know who George Jones is.
I
My
don't know if
God.
I'm mad
You
or
don't
not.
belong here.
That is not true. You are welcome. See, that's why she's Team Amanda.
You know, your pitch of your voice.
Is what?
My ears are ringing now.
Ain't that something?
Good afternoon to everyone. Will and Becky, thank you both again for the hospitality during our tour to ITH community. I have arrived back in Long Island and, to be honest, hated to leave the area. I can't say enough about incredible tiny homes and the people who reside in the Forest area. I had the opportunity to stay in an Airbnb inside the little green tiny house in the Forest community. What a great way to and valuable first-hand experience to get to stay over in a tiny house right there in the ITH community where I will be living one day. Mm-hmm. It says, please let Randy and Amanda know that the people who reside there were really positive, supportive, and appreciative of all that they are doing. I honestly did not hear one negative comment. Most share they love their homes and plan to reside there forever. Mm-hmm. Everyone was so nice. I met with so many of the residents that they warmly greeted me, and several welcomed me into their homes. Besides your tour, I got to see the tour and inside of about 7 homes in the forest. I didn't even have to ask anyone if I could see inside. They were all readily volunteered. Everyone was more than happy to show off their homes and say they all homes, and they are all so unique. What I also noticed was the quality of each home. They are built very well. The quality workmanship shows in each home, and I was very impressed. They had every right to be proud of them. Randy has every right to be proud because the building standards he has set shows in the construction of each home.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
I may not know a lot about construction, but I can tell you something. Some things built and put together very well. My journey to researching tiny homes has been going on for 15 years.
Wow.
Thank you for allowing me to make my dream of owning a tiny home soon come true. And thank you for providing me with such a wonderful experience. I can't wait to move to the mountain area because it's beautiful and it's going to be amazing. You are all welcome to share this because I can't say enough positive things about my experience there. Randy is correct when he says, nowhere else in the country is there anything being built like this tiny home community.
It's amazing.
Sincerely, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Isn't that something?
That is
Thank
awesome.
you, Sue. And I don't read, a lot of people can say, well, you're just going to read the good stuff and all this stuff. Well, I mean, I'll read you. You know the reason I don't read, like, bad stuff? It's like,
It's a bad vibe.
People want to hear that stuff.
No,
I'll be glad
it's
to.
a
I'll
bad vibe.
tell you all that stuff. But
And Becky gave us that for you to look at, so to be sure that you saw that.
yeah, and we don't get bad stuff all the time. I'm just saying there's just, when you run a business, this is part of it. I was talking to Mark that lives here, and Mark is from Nevada, right? He spent the last 20 years there or something in Las Vegas. And he said he lives in a subdivision, Amanda, that had water lines coming into the homes, right?
Okay.
Okay, so the builder, let me get this right, they usually put them in the foundations, but they couldn't get the fittings they needed. So what they did is they ran them up the wall into the attic and then fed all the appliances or, the sinks and showers from the ceiling, right?
Oh, okay.
Well, could you imagine it's 120 outside, your attic's probably 5,000 degrees.
Oh, God.
And he said you could never get cold water to come into the house.
Look at that. That is another little
Little smart car. And
That is so cool.
they had problems with the valves and they leaked.
No, up in the attic for the whole house?
And
Oh, no.
they had to go back, the builder had to go back in there and fix fittings for a whole subdivision. Then he told me about another builder that had things going wrong with the product they were using and had to go back and fix it. Some of them it didn't happen until years later,
Yeah.
So things happen, especially in construction,
Stuff happens.
you've got callbacks on cars, manufacturing things all the time. It bothers, the only thing with us, it's so intimate for us. Because when we hear something wrong, it just bothers us to the core. We don't have
Yeah.
a staff over here that runs it all and money galore to put it somewhere and we go and we're out fishing and never hearing about nothing of it,
I know.
We're in it,
We're here.
on it,
We're
and
here.
it's in us.
Yeah.
And it hurts, man. So we're here, and I just want to let you know that's, it's kind of things because I don't get out and mingle, and I'm never on searching and researching. I'm not the kind of guy that will get on the computer and just spend hours researching and documenting and just like flying around. When I do something, it's to get things done, and it's usually physically things to get done to build homes.
Well, and two, anybody here at the company, we're not on this, we're working. So when we're not working, we're resting. So
Yeah.
none of us are on, we're not researching tiny homes and things like that. Maybe,
Yeah.
you would
And
have
products, lines,
bigger
and-
companies, they have research development and they do stuff like that. We just don't have the time to.
Yep. Don't show him.
No.
Aces. He's gross.
He's so gross. Look at him. Look at him. He's a jackalope. I swear.
He's a coyote.
He is.
Yep.
He's like a coyote, but he's not mean.
So I am researching right now. I want to tell you guys, I'm also researching some off-grid options for everybody, okay? Because I'm planning on going off-grid. I've got a water catchment on my little house, and we're looking at the container, but I've got one that I've started, another little one that I'm going to make an off-grid. And I'm going to try to do it to where I can show you all I don't want to give too much away because that's my future kind of plans for the following year in 2022. And
Be interested.
yeah, so we're coming
Be a
up with
good
that.
test.
Yeah, and it's going to be a different type of off-grid situation that I'm
Okay.
going to try to give you. So
Okay.
it's not going to be for everybody, and it's not going to be like tons of batteries and running your heating and air and all this kind of stuff. It's going to be a little bit different.
That's okay.
So, look at him.
Now I've got a question.
Yeah.
About the prairie. I see if we can get. I see the driveways, gravel,
Yep,
all that stuff
yep,
in.
yep.
Where are we at? What's
All
going
right.
on?
We have just finished up all the driveways and stuff, so we can get a machine in there and start pulling all the electrical.
Now, when
all
you
right?
mean pulling the electrical, what does that mean?
Let me come over here and I'll show you.
'Cause I want to understand it.
Yeah. All right. Let's take, for example, right here. You can stay there, and I'll walk over here and show everybody. All right, so that big black, I guess I don't have to scream.
You want to take this?
No, I'm good. You can see, you can get it. All right. So this right here, inside that, believe it or not, is a wire. Sorry. I got to get this. All right, we're back. So this is actually the main, we call it a primary wire, right? So it's a primary cable. In here is a wire, and it goes from here to that big transformer up in the sky, all right? So we've got loops. This is gonna be a transformer itself, right? That will feed these many homes. So we've got little pipes sticking up in the ground. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 homes. So we got the main electric coming from the mains out there on the road, comes to here. Then from here, it goes to the lots. This is called primary. That's called secondary, all right? So the secondary we put in, the primary the power company puts in. So we've had to put a conduit, a pipe in the ground from here to every lot, okay? So it goes down, swoops up, and then comes up. So what we've done is we've made this thing out to where it's real systematic, looks nice, trying to do a little bit different than we did over in the beach in the forest. So what we'll do is we'll pull out, we got these strings. See these little strings here? Okay, there's a string, it's a nylon string. It goes from here to where the meter's gonna go. So then when we put a wire, we'll shove our wire in there, we take that string and we pull the string and we pull the wire with it. Now a lot of times, if it's a real long run, we'll pull the string, but we'll hook a rope to it, pull the rope through, hook the rope to the wire, then pull the rope and the wire together and we got it, okay? So there's a string in every one of these pieces of conduit. There's 51 lots here. All of them's got a conduit, all of them has string in it. So we got probably five of these transformers underground. Everything's underground. So if there's any power problems here, it will not be within this community. Everything's underground. Trees down, wind blowing, even out in the forest and the beach, it's underground. So it's protected. There's no overline power lines anywhere. Overline power lines, is that what I said? Overhead power lines.
Overhead.
God, it's hard talking all these words. All right, so I'm verbally challenged. So that conduit, that piece of conduit right there goes under the ground. I'm just going to show you, and it'll pop up right over here. Okay? So it pop-ups here. This will be cut off at the bottom, and we've got a meter center, a really nice looking meter center. It's not going to be like those over there. It'll set down over on top of this. Then that secondary wire will go in that conduit, feed into the meter center, and that's when you got your 30, 50 amp and all that stuff, electric, plug it in, juice your house, you can, eat popcorn. This conduit is for communications, okay? That's for later on if they do want to do any kind of Wi-Fi. Right now, it's all wireless because there's a great big tower within sight of our entire complex and everybody's getting wireless Wi-Fi. What we've done extra too is we go back. There's another conduit there that goes back It pops up right here. Okay? Here is your water line, communication line, and your power. So there's no cord running across to the meter center, right? And that's what I love about this. You have sewer, you got your water, and you got your power all coming up underneath the house, and you hook it all together. And then when you skirt your house, you grow real pretty grass, and it's all nice here. You don't step over power, your sewer line. Like when you go to an RV park, everybody's got their corrugated bridges and all it's just full of poop going across there. The reason they don't do that is because that's an extra cost to come from there, dig up under here, and put all your infrastructure under the house. And it's harder to hook up. This is a more permanent setting, where in an RV, it's all hooked up to the side, right? But that's it.
So
Hey,
what's
buddy.
left to do is somebody to pull all that string through
The
and
string is pulled. Now we just got to pull the wire.
pull the wire.
Yep, and you wouldn't believe with everything that's going on. I've been doing this for over 2-3 months, ordering wire. We had our boxes. We interviewed this inspector, the state, and everybody. They said, yeah, do this. We even confirmed it. After we got our boxes in, there was a piece of information there was a sticker, Amanda, that wasn't on the box that they required. A sticker.
Wow.
So then we had to get the manufacturer of our meter centers. What they're going to do, we're going to put them all in. Then they're going to actually come out and recertify all these meter centers for us. Also, they couldn't make up their mind what size wire. Is it 1/0, 1/0, 2/0, 1/0, 3/0? Is it mobile home wire? Whatever. We finally got a confirmation on it. They keep it in stock. We'll get it over here. Da 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 da. That's the holdup. Look, it's done. We're going to put some topsoil and dress it up. We can start laying some grass and
But once you
seeding
get
it
the
and
wire
straw.
in and stuff, houses can actually be
They can
over
come.
here.
We get inspections and done. Wire
Right.
inspections done. Yep. Exactly.
And it's supposed to rain this week, so you can't do stuff like that in the rain, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it's hardly can do anything outside when it's raining, but
Yeah.
but yeah, we're ready to go. We do have the meter centers. We got what we need. We're going to get the wire.
So we're waiting on wire?
I just ordered it today. We just
Okay.
found out what wire we
What
needed.
wire we needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we had quotes on all that.
Okay.
Good. Let's go.
I'm getting hot.
I know it.
It's hot.
So the Milligan Mile runs along the side up there. That's the Milligan Mile up there. And we purposely left a lot of that vegetation
Yeah.
to block the road
Sure.
from the community, and we're going to add more and more stuff. Come on, Ace. Wonder why they got them concretes laid out like that. Just
I
noticed
don't
that.
know.
What's the deal with that?
People walking through there maybe or something? That's all I can people driving through there. It's probably it.
What do you think?
Yeah.
That's a quick rundown for a Monday. You know what?
We've been on for probably about 45 minutes.
Man, well, thank you to Georgina
Georgina.
for interview. Hey, leave a comment, everybody, right now. Please leave a comment. We'll print them out. I'd love to answer any of your questions, what you have, what's going on, anything. You can
We
ask
need to
me.
catch those tomorrow.
Ask me whatever. And for tuning in. God, what's in my head? I wanted
there's
to
so much.
you guys about, but I do have one of my are in from my boy from California is in. That was actually who called, so he's in. I'm gonna see him today, which is exciting. Haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
And he's coming back to Tennessee. He's from here, but he's been gone to California for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Been gone for a while.
Yep. So he's back. So But
Be just back to visit.
just back to visit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow, and just to do a mention that Saturday, me, Randy, Tom, and Seth was there for a couple hours, visited.
Yeah.
Had a meeting Saturday.
We did.
So we got some things that's getting ready to change, and for the building, for materials, for builders, for everything, for the whole business.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. We're actually building our building longer, which is a big feat. I mean, you're talking 100 more feet to this building.
It's a big deal.
And we put it off because we're always so behind in the bills.
Yes.
People are dying for the home. Look at Georgina. She needed a home.
They need
There's
a home
people
right
before her.
away.
The only way she's going to get her home is because the people we're building for has got a slack in getting the materials, and we'll slide one in there and get it done. If we can get it done in a week or two, she'll have one. If not, she'll have to wait,
Right.
But we're trying to accommodate everybody that we can. So
Sure.
that's our biggest thing is we just want to build homes here. And so us tweaking not our schedule, but our process of how to do that. We're all so busy. A lot of times one guy said, you know what? He said, you can get too busy to even make money.
That is true. I understand
And
what
you
they
will
mean.
miss out, man.
Yeah.
On are we charging enough money? Are we losing money? Are we making money? Or what do we need to do to make our process better? And if you don't take the time to actually do that,
you got to have a plan.
you'll fall behind.
Yeah. The other thing too is I just want to mention before we go is that we are hiring still.
God, yes. I'm hiring
But tell
carpenters.
who we're hiring.
I'm hiring carpenters. I'm talking people that
have-
know
yes.
what you're doing.
Yes.
If you are wanting a job and I'm telling you, there's guys, we talked about it, there's guys making 20, 25 bucks an hour coming right in. If you know what you're doing, you can walk right in here doing that. Any more than that, I want to put you in a partnership. I'm not looking for employees. These men that come here will eventually be piecework. And they'll be working by the job, and they could actually almost double their income after they do piecework.
Right.
But you just got to learn. So 60, 90, 120 days, however you need, then you turn over and you get your own business license. You become a self-employed subcontractor, and you build homes from us by the foot. I'm looking for that. We have got a lot going on. You guys can tell by the market, by what's going on in the United States. If I had 200 subcontractors right now, I could keep them all busy.
Yeah.
200, Amanda.
Right.
It's just we do not. So I'm recruiting fast, massive, and we have an instructional basis that we want to teach. So if I can get 8 or 10 guys, we're going to end up teaching everybody at one time.
And two, just for anybody, because we do get people who are, it's on the Indeed.com, but I don't think it tells who the company is. It just says it's a carpenter, like open position.
Yeah.
But know that it's in Tennessee. There's people out of state and stuff. We don't have housing. We can't house you. You'd have to have a place to stay on your own. So there's that issue that comes up too.
I thought I could do a bunk room, and I got 4 little apartments back there, but now we can't even rent them out.
No.
With insurance purposes. That's like all that time and money to building apartments back there.
I know.
They won't allow it to happen. I hate it because I love bunk rooms. I was watching a movie the other night, and when they build railroads and when they build whatever they do, they house people, coal miners. They house
But
people.
they have it separate from the job site. is
So
what
I'm
it
like,
is.
I wished I could have it separate somewhere else, and maybe that's what I will do, at some time. But I wish
we
even.
can't. We got to get houses
I
built.
don't even know where to put a tent or a camper for somebody. That's going to be a hindrance. So anyway, all those challenges that we have, it's a great thing to have a problem, if you call that a problem. But we need, and I know there are some really good craftsmen that just don't know about us. So if you want to be able to come here and work or go back home and work and build our homes, give us a call, email me, let me know, and I'll be glad to talk to you all about their opportunities that we do here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody have a great day. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
is this how you end it?
That's how you end it. This is how it ends. Isn't that a movie or something? This is how it ends. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
And look at Ace. Ace! He's chasing birds. Here he comes.